Hi, it's me, Theo, and it's time to explore. Explore the wonders of the world with me. The 7 wonders of the world's list includes the Taj Mahal, the Great Wall of China, the Christ the Redeemer statue, Machu Picchu, Chichen Itza, the Roman Colosseum, and Petra, with the original being the Great Pyramids of Giza. The list was initially compiled in the 2nd century BCE by Antipater of Sidon, who was an ancient Greek writer and poet. In 2000, a Swiss foundation called 7 Wonders launched a campaign to determine the new 7 wonders of the world from a selection of 200 existing monuments. The Great Wall of China was of course chosen amongst the wonders, and it consistently makes it onto this prestigious list. The wall is one of the world's largest building construction projects and is widely thought to be about 5,500 miles long. However, the wall was rivaled by the overlooked walls of Benin, which were 4 times longer than the Great Wall of China. Wakoyo. This week, we explore the Benin Walls, or Benin Moat, in Benin City, Edo State. Benin City was one of the great pre-colonial urban centers of sub-Saharan Africa and was the principal city of the Edo or Benin Kingdom. It flourished between the 13th to 19th century. The walls were constructed between 800 to 1400 AD, and when completed, they were considered the world's largest earthworks carried out before the mechanical era. The walls were originally built to enclose the royal precinct of the king or Oba from the surrounding area. They were significant, and on top of being a work of art, it was constructed to protect the people in the village from invaders. The Benin Moat, also known as Iyanuwo to the people of Edo State, or Benin Iya, or Walls of Benin, are a series of massive earthworks made up of banks and ditches encircling Benin City in Edo State, and access to the city was controlled through 9 gates. These gates include Iyuzebu, Iyoswan, Iyuogba, Iyiviyeneva, Iyunwindun, Iyapakpava, Iyokedo, Iyewase, Iyeo, and finally Iyisehere. These moats have deep historical roots, with evidence suggesting their existence before the establishment of the Oba monarchy. It involved large-scale manual labor and the repurposing of earth from the inner ditch to build the outer berm. Having rivaled the Great Walls of China during its glory days, of course, it was an enigma that left Westerners baffled. European explorers first learned of the Benin Walls in 1472 AD when Portuguese explorer Duarte Pacheco Pereira made a brief mention of them during his travels, describing it as a city a league wide and defended by a moat. One of the earliest accounts of the walls of Benin was given by Alfred Stapper, a Dutch physician and writer who published a book titled Description of Africa in 1668. He devoted a chapter to the Benin Kingdom at page 495 of his book, where he described its culture, politics, religion, and architecture. He mentioned the walls of Benin as one of the remarkable features of the kingdom, saying that they were 4 times longer than the Great Wall of China. I know. The big question is, where and how are these moats today? With an origin that dates back at least 1,000 years. But today, very little of the ancient city is visible to visitors after it was largely destroyed by fire following the British invasion. The British punitive expedition in 1897 heavily damaged the Benin Moat as well as the expansion of Benin City. Additionally, some locals have repurposed these materials for construction purposes. Traces of these ancient moats persist, visible as tree-lined embankments woven into the contemporary cityscape. Urbanization and land disputes have also posed challenges to their preservation. Portions of the moats have yielded to residential and commercial development, experienced degradation from drainage projects, and have been transformed into refuse disposal sites. Certain sections of the moat, such as the area near Ogba Road, have succumbed to pollution and now serves as a dumping ground for waste. The Ring Road, the large roundabout within which the existing National Benin Museum stands, is located on the former main entrance to the historical Royal Palace and the King's Square that stretched out in front of the high palace walls. Historic maps, especially those created before the rapid development of urban areas in the last 50 years in Benin City, help shed light on the location and path of the moat. From the air, surviving sections of the moat system can be distinguished in many places. Museum of West African Arts, MOA, have used satellite images and aerial photography to map the surviving sections of the moat. They plan to use laser technology in the coming years to provide further insights, allowing earthworks hidden beneath the canopy of the tropical forest to be reviewed. This work both contributes to their better understanding as well as their conservation and protection in the longer term. Recognized for their historical significance, the Benin Moat was added as an extension to the existing World Heritage Site of the Royal Palaces of Abomey in 1995, although it is still waiting official recognition by UNESCO. It was also acknowledged by the Guinness Book of World Records in 1974 as one of the world's largest man-made structures by length, second only to China's Great Wall. Though the walls and moat have been protected by national legislation since 1961, emergency conservation work is still desperately needed. Preserving these historical assets necessitates comprehensive programs encompassing documentation and vigilant safeguarding. The walls are a testament to the development of urbanization and the upswing of state societies in sub-Saharan Africa, a period of growth that lasted from the 7th century to the 14th century. The Benin people of Edo State have always been revered as trailblazers and skilled workers who were also noted to have created magnificent bronze sculptures, ivory, and wood carvings, amongst others. From as early as the 7th century, their creations were so spectacular that they were looted, mainly by the British, and even after lots of resistance, they are still displayed in museums across Europe and America today. I hope we one day as a nation learn to protect, preserve, and restore our historic institution, as that is the only way we can reach our former glory. Until next time, Waweseo.